nine in mienu en edianai mienu yes SMS spectacles as a many me hu ni ye ewo oyepa 100.7 FM so ebra so say ye besi enkunwa na yede ensam e ko twi ko breman abremo ewo eye akuafo chefa dwumadie so ye tram akopem se na wotwe ebebo na ye kua yo ho nsam ne de upe the best agric programmer uti ha also ebebo pa one of the finest program in town no akuafo chefa international program was me president Lena Johnson endorsed and the vice president so Stephen Woblo so endorsed and stocks also United Kingdom also I endorsed the anase internationally no akuafo chefa ye gidini aka Ghana ye beja award no Ifra Buchaba na Ghana for no hu ye eti edobia sese wode na fidie ato 100.7 so na wotie akuafo chefa dwumadie and then you made it as usual we nan common the fight baby cry different level and different level yes yenya obabawa anasa babawa so no from incline mantem and ani wababa we fiduem hanmo abeta na ni ede papa o share enema wa shall say ye na agriculture sector na busa say na wangasa no o ya Greek person na say me ni na e body same scale but say boa ama Greek no up Jan Tuma e wo Ghana hanmo eye ena nipa me ne be bonko mo ye Miss Abeta Nana eja Akosa ono ene okwankyerefo awoda Agri House Foundation no na say we two anamon bebre boa ema ene emema a omo promote enkokoyen ene nkokowie ene impreku it is a baby all sector within the agricultural space no obo adwuma pa ene ono na ebeboa yen obeso okoso onyanko ye ne yatwe no atena se pa esan se ne dwumadi a oye no ya ade a so Ghana fo nyina ni ene akuafo ani ntine se yenya akonya na yeso ye ne no etwe nkomo wo fidie so ena nwume me a medi dwumadi ho chia me efi se free sabe kopim se ne ngotwebebo no Richmond Frimpong me na meti adwamu amachitafo a mo aboa me ma yedi dwumadi ebro ma me afi nyako me programs head papa Trimuda Hima ba ko pe ewo Oyepa FM premises a ma me afie nyako Trimuda Hima ena afi DJ Rocky the Junior and then Rocky abeta banti ye Facebook no ni YouTube ni ho adwuma ni pictures in there me say bi su ba bia so na isi boama eso boy chidom amedi dwumadi no abremo na wona mwaso ya sene sponsors no make us say oil the video no Oyepa Bosheba Electricals and Kania nyina headquarters Ghana ha upe Kania na usan Bosheba ho a ene wan hwe a Kania kwa akotana akoto bomb pa je na Pekesen natural ginger drink immune system no yeso o manu nya ahoden sebe na covid no almost say data variant no almost you pa into nya Pekesen a yedi akekaduro ne wo agede a menua be ma menua ba come on me say me ye down na me numbia ene me the to status say enwa na me ye down pa nti me nom heba edu aboa me manya me ho obi a pedu no na me zo menchire omo enwa ne Pekesen natural ginger drink me ye down na me nom within 4 minutes na manya hoden nti dia na isi kwan say also me Pekesen natural ginger drink ni bi enom oba ye promise heba on sabi to me aka bi ene other chemical shop ne shopping mall ne shopping mart na oko na so Pekesen natural ginger drinker on sabi to me aka bi na also what they check how far and then you made the celebrate one night idom birthday former member of parliament for Manhyia North Honorable Collins Uso Amankwa my happy birthday Sarah so ena miankasa menua baako Honorable Akuako Kwaten ono so ewo eye Kesbin FM was I presiding member ewo Manso Adubia and oya semi member Manso Mim Ekuako Kwatin Ekuako was my happy birthday. So that's na Anabuga Anasa Dabuga do don have any Isa Al Hassan ono ene press secretary Emma Ghana yen Ekuya Yohine Anasa agriculture minister Dr. Usofi Yakutu nesu ye Isa Al Hassan birthday. Isa baby obia ya be wish you happy birthday. Eno omo amaka menka mu nyina mudim birthday nyina ya mam happy birthday. Ohima Abelta Majoy
ya nia
na empomo
nyame adom we na pachos we
about the adom yeshia na ache
pa
asa edi
ha twemi aba pa
hide and seek go
pachos
hide and seek
adoso ache
internet na ese wutinam
de wa arrest me pa
umpe
to me for arrest me
oh besa ese na yeboa ma Greek na yi
ni diampa
very well na we dey share dwumade na ase wo asem bisa anase wadwenkyere anase impo enkomo ayi ni say you dey na pese contribute to a wo betimi arechie wo 0268 9020 so 0268 9020 so either text message anase WhatsApp via either so my voice note now what account 0268 9020 so and nasa obetimi ahwe wo Facebook Oyepa Radio wo Facebook you streaming live or mo message na ya mo de ba mo famrantem normally e be ba na ma sorry e ba sa so a yintimi nkenkan ma e bia be ka so the message ba yan kan e na biem so obetimi e de afa YouTube Oyepa FM wo YouTube Oyepa FM YouTube na also efa wo kasa fidie anase wasema pesa okan na the phone mo nyame yaduma akuafo na mo company especially cocoa farmers last year December and president His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ebe launch and also launch pension scheme 34 years ago and esenanka penifo hwe mamo omo anye His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo obaye bema kukudrofo one day bibia intentem was I am in hurry to fix the mess in the system. And indeed, he is fixing them. Umpe, take time. Yet be an problem in a bit master of a Yankopon or boy. I know see Musa Matthew 7:7. But ye be an Ibusa Yankopon or Yamaye. At the spot na, it be why check a can yami stress or check you fate away. It's same as governance. It's Yamunyabotema, His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. He cannot use one day to change the entire nation. And see, Nyame Aduma farmers, cocoa farmers particularly, more Ashanti region. I'm told say Nyame Aduma 30th August bosumia ewomia da I'm say trapped to 30th no. Eye cocoa pension scheme no. Afi na omo be hyase aye registration for pension scheme for cocoa farmers no. Hyase wo new edibiase. And now so akuafo anam say cocoa farmers no. Cocoa craftful ebum no. And the dynamic CEO, Honorable Joseph Boahin Edu, one cocoa board from Penifako electronic machine, Makumako 400 a bar. And cocoa season a barbeton October no, and no, and I had a barbeton. Inti cocoa craft in Ibian or betting adjust, I'm can adjust, and Mumtimi Koya adjustment via M work we are phone beam. This is what we need as a nation. And indeed, one of the finest CEOs, our cocoa board, waba, waye juma pa menyaji, Boahin Edu, honorable. Tina debi amkase yemfo obi a adwuma nanka so wom bia wote ase yie because he's a cocoa farmer and he understands the issue of cocoa farmers. And 400 electronic weighing scale any idea ba now cocoa crash ni e chill kikre $1 me dohere wan hwa be do ma me dokwa enti and also information ye de ma cocoa kuafo enti cocoa kuafo they say there mo beti de ne nyame aduma 30th of August new adubiase pension scheme no honor registration no be take you off the whole Ghana new edubiase and they take you off on 30th of August into a good news na now the dan kwa Akufo-Addo or be fix some how na mamo kakra he cannot use one day to change the entire nation and na say atiase so ye Christo ni na kwa sorry dia Matthew 7:7 Yankopon see Musa no be my yen hwehwe ni be hu mom na obebie yen and then even if who read Matthew 11:28 was say mo amoso adoso ano somo no come to me come and learn on me obeso ba my to da wuti bomb pire sa upasa na kra wuti wana busa anti Yankopon ho na me empire ma bossa won fi no sanes same as governance nti amunya botere ohima yento e come on so na here am for because here politics here time governance here time I say wa wo ba na o mamiensa o munyina busa wade ateko na uni bi can you uni bi no then I saw at least o hwe no mako na okoko bako nya botere hu de ebeba that is how we do it nti sana I say anema ase
yampa
all right nti yes komo na ase obi bebu say abeta Nana Echa Akosa Edine Baya amanfo bebre young girls bebre pese omo de omo kope abaye djuma na odi wo se wonya abaye djuma na wonya agriculture se de menya agriculture si na mo be bu akuafo na omo mu krom ya agriculture no kra na omo ntimi mu akuafo edine extract wa ma uti tu sana moy
but that's Richmond me we agriculture according to you know se via me kwa me wa kakra me ni me hu how me sha sia e bedru ha say but I think say they be me can say Nyankopon achi obia gift
yes.
Talent
sure.
And I say bibi dey atu yemu obetumi akọ school no say school no so bo apani say mboa but osha ye wo bibi ye wo new age okay ye wo new age leadership new leadership no che say bia dia ohia ne akukudu ade be bibi sene ye bon komo na me ka cho say me wo we communications background na in the way course of my work and duties no me finding myself in a careful space kakra na me call conference me call event agriculture na sometimes na agric ne wo form kakra because ya school no kwa na punishment my me say na me stop boni me kodi boni don na medo inti na punishment kakra home but me call conferences na I say mo can agric na me interested kakra but abrof no be kano any GDPs ne jargon so be kano na ya ka say ya attract youth in agric na fa family to kakra na nya me nko anti be piefi dem no be ebisa say dem kan na ko say yet saying how do we get involved near there inti sometimes na communication industry no yenim wo ejuma na be ko say be praise be ko we inti ye me gusu a me dream there was me here to contribute no na me ka say we e be na divine inspiration be na to mo so why don't you look at the sector now on how be breaking it down because you can see attractive youth in agriculture na say your call conference ni event na brofa kese na youth ni ntiasia at the end of the day no we have not provided a solution
yes
ya more challenge further challenge inti ene nema made this share Agri-House Foundation I say you be breaky agricultural cycle value chain down na say ka say you attractive youth in agriculture what then ejuma na be what projects na be embark on na be changing mindset
yes
say agric is not punishment agric is not only about farming but obetumi play role within the value chain.
Sure.
You can't agree so first no so abia de beba chima ne say bia okodefuo but livestock so kan ho. Inti ye the intervention and I say initiative we your friend say poultry, livestock and fisheries training and show so buy aye training for say look we agree no not only about crops but about livestock inti obetumi so aye be in livestock so want me ye farming now and ye hwe so na de bia no say anya ye tuka bebre no na losses no ebu am metimi akwa tomatoes bebre just for 20 me sure me see farmer no but ono some person obe lucy ni product obeto amame inti we are friends saying you try say be intervention as a program ebe link farmers to buyers and the way you dey agree with my marketplace ne buyer na nyame adom so USAID advanced projects one more close it down no one more dey pre-harvest no so my say yeah handle inti basically what we seek to do is say we yes our program emba first we can agree ka be man about chimo first but na person creative platforms and build the data of women in and how more contributing strongly to one community community development you be bromo ye omo mentor nkofo omo serve as role models omo feed and nkofo be brain ni ya build data na ya san support womo inti ye bi ha na ya call ebu na last year for eba ha no ya identify farmer be Cecilia e man a tricycle because ukwa nanti bi on nanti so ka say hey ya oben nanti ya un juda
oh exercise
I don't do that
ukwa class ni e say hey ya there's a best harness ukwa you kono
inti I try to best support one with basic input near there. Inti basically that's what we've been doing. Inti our program for youth in agric. Every year be so Ghana your best say be 9 agric colleges where Jurakwada so da mango we or how winchi omunya camp omo wakra for 1 week. Na ya build one more capacity na ya try mo say agric na say bia akoye for one musian school by a more we business angle no e change your mindset say and say na ekoye farming obetimi aka say we unua na ye we banchifu into obeye processor obeto finish na wa process na wa package wa try na bia Richmond we organic your friends and Gary we dey akoto we shelves e better you are adding value into a case value chain then we can move to a highly commercial stage. So that's what we sought to do. Into we person we processing as well. So basically go into logistics and maybe your friend saying mechanization. We call farms now there. Last time I free burger buy farmers no napsa cramo rentino 7 cedis. Inti said there are gaps in the value chain where logistics center bia in across the 16 regions. Inti say percent of appreciating agriculture and as agribusiness we have to really come down say value chain no we can all play a role. Say bia me a photographer makes me I can say I will only we take shots of agric way and yama because e bo ha ye turn your pictures man go for which is business. Miss me call online and me to agric pictures. You pandemic not train yama bebre to build resilience. Farmers no bebre kwampo share more market because there was a bit like a gap in marketing. It's basically like I say within the agri space no me a good with social media. Into my main francophonia in yama na me fingers na me marketing. Into what we try to do is say to change mindset, to change the conversation around agribusiness. Say we can all play a role no matter what we are doing. I mean the media space na me a documentary on agribusiness and agriculture we can play. See that's what we've been trying to do with the youth. Into every year for the last 4 years no. You are supporting over 2,000 with friends and young people. Baby, if you are one person your man customer they paid one mom within the way agronomists engineers I supporting I recruit because companies need be bad program now some be supported with mentorship almost they are seeking to recruit in a two-way na even mostly are supporting to set up mushroom farms now bebre am I going to processing if you must through this boot camp na every year we have scholarships near there last 2 months one person year going to farming watermelon near dey no ebi wɔ All Nations University, ebi mo wɔ UDS ne adeɛ ɛne we Fair River Farm Institute as Swansea. Yeah, more money fertilizers or more. Yeah, that's what we try to do to support and push people to rather see say agriculture is viable and it's business.
All right, it's okay. Based on their working, it means moya de bebre. When mo group target audience, when mona or mo susudua more sure so say go fuku the ese hwene e bo mo ewo eye kwayo djuma yi mu. And I say there oye obia office when your interest bi na mo focus wo mo nchen and I say Senate city obitima ma yehu.
Okay.
Say ebia obi tie na nipa no et one ma o tie ne wo kan. Obisan say me so mitimi eka saa nkofuko ya abeta e ka ho asemi ana sesen ma yehu.
Oh yeah, your program there open. Yeah, we say we fencing for we boot camp na my students no. Yeah, say students in beginner agribusiness so person who go into agriculture you interested I tell post bebre. You see everything is happening on social media.
Obi wo na oye community bi say my crease. Na oni access to social media. Untime kinkan ebeden what me benefiting from this initiative rolling out.
It is say want to say women in agri programming. Aya ye person be am benefit into your core region to region. First region your core Volta region in the Boa Mani Bebre about 800 in the last year ye ba Ashanti region. And so yet me support na ye COVID but me support about 300 women into ye true media interview say na ebi o wa ye nkasa so ye field we work bebre ye nanti ko district because ebi o wa say bi na ba say Richmond me pe mba ka training wo ebia na manko like anko fa oni wo nko na de be ma me sa na ya ye hu nti bo say sometimes beneficiaries no ye the same people for every program inti ama ye jai say be list wo ebia ye be kwa agric say agric ma ye list of we ya ye the team no ye call rounds ye call ye to make district na ye identify assemblymen no ye hu nkofo street and ye ask woman wo follow your social media aboa physically challenged women bebre ebi wana especially challenged women bebre ho mo boa community ni bebre inti etimi identify more through our own leg work. Inti this is what we do. You use social media, you use platforms say dia modema ye na ya so ya leg work bebre na ye call na ye identify na ye etimi support e betumi no ya ho de betumi ye de aboa we inti na ye no.
All right, inti Agri Business Foundation,
Agri House Foundation,
sorry, mo share asiye no in field the same munya.
This year 5 years ni.
5 years.
Pachoy.
Na wo shase no face any challenge na say wo shase now taking off smoothly.
Oh bebre bo ha un say entrepreneur journey so ka ho. Wo ebi wo ha say one we be face challenges bebre but ye hu say challenges no etimi boa so na wo ko we ni mutumpon. Obi wo be ka choice adia we kwades na wo ye. First me mama and papa come be some say then me ye adna me co school me house me kwye law me ye say first challenge you come for FFA
all right answer na
copy so answer ko we say be Greek na ye na akoye mbema space kakra inti mbema kakaso ba up so na then na we ye ebi ha one ye
then the man ye member juma I don't get you
say first no a Greek na kasa o ka Greek pe what comes into the mind no one crop farming and 2 masculine intinansia na fe a bit fashionable ma take his seat center table ni seat at the table to me boa kakra inti challenges dey bebre na nipa face technically financially won e bia komo a o ko say bia 1 we be provide solution and 2 ubenya revenue be now so there a levy but me starting me when is inti ubon say what you have no you are rather giving it becomes a work of service to humanity you rather give it back because say once now in cry now to kwan a court district regions na it's a bit pathetic e bo wa e humo bro bebre farmers now omo ye adwuma bebree to put food on our table obi ho ni maize no be farming no nebro no be farming no ebe fi baby o she nyankpala na etolo no ebe fi wa bedru Accra enso de obenya wo mu no ebe ye omobo ebe na Wellington boot crampo ni bi one says and work a kind of snake bite it's no you still inti o to me challenge ye face still o to me kakra benya no na fe de also they support it to ensure say lives are being changed no mu to me ye dia omo bet me aye the challenge is brave but I'm happy say I have a strong team aside despite the challenges they believe in the vision and the impact we are trying to make until they are solidly behind the project that we are implementing.
So you funnel one by one. You shared in the other aspect, crop aspect, no. Akwan best na o fa boa ma omo edua bode maintain banche ane the keke ho no.
Okay, to say you call Volta region and bani bebre say cassava, ginger processes near there. Into what we do is say you born maybe it's me born normal for me we associated cooperatives. Omo to me stronger voice than na ebo because the company to say ebia APSA ADB yara ni adebeba no omo to me support because obia person ni organized group eye adwuma and normal risk no a bit reduced through that no yetimi aboa money bebre yetimi mama for me cooperatives yetimi pull funds to them near there.
What has been the impact on their lives and then the business that they're doing?
Extremely your friends, and this is the feedback I nya etimi encouraging na ye bebre obi owa because of our projects yetimi expanding ne 4 year no betumi etia ne ba school fees betumi support other girls or other women in the community at ebi otumi 1 acre say omo aba together more acres into these are the kind of impact obi o camper through that no when ya export markets we say market links bebre into when ya export market when ya from Volta to Accra from Volta to Abia UK yetimi yes our connections in bebre market linkage bebre ama emano uko we so yetimi support one also we
easy sadie because as if they okay simple bisa
and easy sir but as our kind bibi now can be about governance I will quote Bible no cry into me go to back
and go to Bible
I go to also Matthew 7 and easy sir you not requesting bebre say we ya be we ama we into anye we mat yes we hwe me amiti he ya also chairman
nya kese ne dey
nya kese ne dey bia iti aya e pese emba nya challenge bebre meeting ha me twen kwa menya course obi so person going to we livestock farm say membo an ade say nya course but it me taking a day at a time because yen so no yes bio ye beto agric field ni mo inti every day so ye learning experience my dey bia yes you ade inti ye ntumi satisfy you bia ti say nyanka tricycles ye to ye wetu atama and money ni but it me ma ba ku bia o tumi de boa emba e won the community no na ye tumi support with bia fertilizer na say knapsacks na say Wellington boots inti ya at least way for Volta region say your women program you to me support about 800 women not only with input but even training na man and this will go quite a long way to influence
into training no mo ye training in the man no mo wia mo go back echo check it say in part assistant baby ana mo wia na no ano
oh ye enye no ye wia ye try say we bia to say your partners na ye no mo ye na bia say yara OCP any absani ade no ye follow ups until still there are ongoing follow ups till date you are still working with the women ye to say ye pre-harvest ne wo northern regional ye mom market way no ye mom free exhibition space normal beton wo nyama bebe showcase now ye link you to market
showcase where that's ends it.
Oh no, you have linked them to market until for you know your satisfaction lies within the fact say umunya business and that's the ultimate. Say me concern who they be na result and bar who linking in panel to scale up. Who linking in panel to sit at one place until the an environment it will be monthly like a place and it never together now you're creating market mom free exhibition booth free canopies normal show every month yeah we office enim e wo jowulu e wa Accra intimba bebre but so for every way
I man free never
ebi mu free even
am your farmers and I say middlemen for no
ebi ye farmers ebi ye processors okoye Facebook page abehu bebre processors ebi ye into
my focus is on the farmers those who are producing
omo papa
produce no in a month mutimi nya de do saying na ba exhibition no
say API in a month for last month enye example ye nya 37 women your office any money so inti ye hope say be nya support na ye moving it to because ye nya ban be but because omo register first no na ya form 37 no more exhibit no out of say ye nya about 10 of them are omo farmers e be free north e be free central e be free
omo tenkan na so
omo free north omo buy straight from north omo buy central omo buy a great marketplace omo buy omo nya a lot of links omo say very small platform but business e cost wo no e dorso e be we into processing e be we into packaging e be mo mba ni into ICT into so one ba omo say mba e be mo into creative way design and idea to say omo focus on agric and this is through the training na yeah the mom because obi ha or other big companies but you can focus on to create a niche so we a graphic designer why don't you say via sign banner someone build a brand because that's what we've been trying to encourage say agric no value chain a cycle we can all play a role in out of 37 women no if you move we lady back we Portia onya into share butter processing only free north nearby onya deal ono say bia na onkra 25,000 cedis da but through that instant when you be say starting for export it to for South Africa all through the same platform it's a day at a time we are contributing we cannot turn it around instantly like you mentioned into the west name out back may come up into yes taking where a contribution I make it but for us no we are happy say your feedback to say because of this program because of this training because of this link no I'm able to do it and that is a turnaround for us that's a satisfaction for us.
All right what can be brave for now no o share near what can it sounds so positive but going down to the very farmer now no ese me kura so nsu aso a o ye adwuma no at times even kakra mo community e dey aba town aba to bibi no we are a big challenge for them to normally no such people are more into the mainstream almost so one of the strategy be more identify such people are e be obi ha wo ye adwuma pa but send your kind say first no you can say enko pick na old face na na dom nam sa na dom nam sa more adopt strategy be a more remote areas within the farming communities no share so be a obi bomotin pa but say be oni link ni be a working sabe ya mo betimi de o maba link na so
last year because they were chanting your 43 districts were saying yeah travel through almost about 39 districts I was say yeah nyanko bebre bu na ya frɛ obi kwa frɛ yen pain bia friend say oh on bani bebre wa say yen be form mom na ka say there be ye pese ye balance bon ye betime say bia say districts ye nya 2 4 5 people crampa or come back otumi trainee other people na quechwe for ye be pre-harvest events ewo we tamale October na pre-harvest no etumi the farmers be brave back together last year even within the pandemic no over 2 days na close to and that's a little over 2,000 farmers don't participate here now what we do no say yent na ho na obi say America ni obi in fact listing brains and the farmers ni association ni yetumi call all the districts within around no ni identify farmer based organizations no groups na ya catch them say this is what we are doing it is say obe harvest here we bro emu o buy reni ade na ye be pre-harvest no ye hwehwe buyers no nti ye link buyers no to farmers no na we input companies ne equipment from mama ba ho no ma be ye sa farmer buyer linkages no we women in food and agric na ye oboga in June no that's the same approach yeah upper east for 15 districts and upper west to 11 districts ye kohonia inti ye leg people ye field people we're beginning if you want to really know the challenges on the ground now you have to go there and now make and that's how come we're able to identify the physically challenged women no because people who are call say bio agree crops and also be could be no better cause oh has say you need physically challenged people be our say but who to but one cause call grounds for now what me pull them out into so follow your social media handles now they are making it because we do a lot we post most of our pictures there
all right
we say why yeah supporting one next week crampo ya work with Kano Kakra ya dey commerce physically challenged women no one thing I can about money for the farmers no who say farmers no so aside everything farmers will scar
really sure
farmers will scar
farmers type ben okay
smallholder farmer yes sika yeah well it depends on how you break it down
the second so who scar the scanner will speak for itself you be never catch who scar
a due time be swa ejuma ye nia no the ultimate be results we don't want our farmers to be tagged poor forever they are smallholder farmers most of them are smallholder farmers but yeah into make us some poor farmers be kono they able to support their community. And yes, some years so bad. I think say sebio non-literacy rate ne be say be farmers no ye poor sir. Ye pre-harvest nansinya because our farmers no I am smallholder farmers.
What is in it? Emma obin to because and yes so illiterate. For instance,
me ka illiterate.
No, maybe for instance, say ebia Brunin to make us the Brunin no want to make us no. I know be classified as so illiterate. Memi krom na mebo na me ka twi nti isu na me kasa mama nti metima ko bi dia how did they classify
okay no literacy na we no literacy na in the it say e bia we into communications na me into agriculture me non-literate because me say I don't understand your sector it's non-literate and about language barrier to be about
normally no I center on it
exactly about understanding the sector it make us say if you have any one more anansi no if you how no muska coordination impact and I say bibi management how to appreciate say this is what they can invest in your no now make us say not we pre-harvest no time now started 11 years ago no some of the farmers nothing be a transport woman for the last 4 years it's after we support them majority no they're able to calm themselves because me who say there is value in the program omunya bias no musha bias nya de I think say tag na dia to ebia dia to farmers no more time say ye poor no change ba pa change we say we ejuma bebre to influence the sector to grow and to be sustained. And I think say reach one farmer at a time and no quite to me influence. Maybe now can say farmer be a better body. So this counting better body. What I say. It in ya account. In ya account Emma Asunti. I think say ejumana ye who say a tomb when the farmers' lives are being affected positively, but I think for what we are doing a bit of growth and which is steady, and for us no we are happy because of this no farmer be to me are export and as with market within Krampa they be out to me cost supply into all is helping.
So let's come back to livestock no me who say na say mo ye nkoko wie ene mpraku ewon kran sena ankoko yen ni praku yen ewie system no sena sitie na kwan ba so na efa behwa aboa ama omomum na tina kam because in recent time yene poultry farmers ne omom yen praku na be din komo wa ha and the more kind nyina ni say one here sector be food up because of feed the ma wo no ne bo no kosoro being the CEO for agribusiness, Agri House Foundation, right? Agri House Foundation. Dana, most from these two key, exhibition. I'm one kind.
Okay, me that's Richmond. Into Agri House Foundation, no. As I make kind, what we try to do is say, the way can be better. Yeah, the Kenya be better. We are friend is saying sector and so now who say business obey me adopt it. Well, yes, start you can't first you can't agree, you can't say we farm we if we phone into over the last 3 years no near started livestock program no into what we do say a training call for if you say you can go into piggery farming, you can go into poultry farming, you can go into your friend is saying sheep and goats, cattle, and then even go into processing, milk processing, because we too aku na milk no we for no your friends almost cattle chim say no man
no health there. As compared to Ebia Bruni dia or one say omo purposely for milk and Ghana the purposely for say area. So the milk difference variety.
It is that's the promotion say we can also add value to all of these. In the this year we training for on how to process the milk into yogurt. Yeah, training basically what we try to do is to create that awareness. Na pandemic we ya abua pa because pandemic na ebi mo elusi o medjuma ebi mo so nya salary cut off obi aso na nko bebre so e means to be stable to survive into me training nko bebre ma on ma start yes on bet na okeke bebre na start going to piggery farm like almost sending your pictures into poultry near the basically the challenges no more of us more kind of they are not far from wrong. Say we say promoting livestock industry no na me we appreciate it say it's also a value chain cycle. Say me to me are going to livestock, me to me are going to feed. Now ya healthy competition in the market or nipa ba ko me to me hijack the feed industry nko no na fenya ma boy edin.
So you been in it no who say Ghana farmer who almost say more opposition almost one casabe.
I think say the farmer, the youth, the woman, we have demonstrated beyond reasonable doubt. Say yenya yehu resources no and I say when we are taught we can take it up. But sometimes no some basic things no can yeni but o catch me say Alberta say me say 1 2 1 2 this will be the result. I have already demonstrated say
it been pesa because me call Switzerland 2018 na you call a press tour community acquire and answer province acquire Lucerne na Lucerne or more farming community be then time no na afina winter no ebeba nti winter no beba on say edru ayina summer na omoma emwa no nantwie no ekọ no makwa ko grazing round the metro no nti edru say winter no beba no mo abo community no I say ground there ba as I say 10,000 people and na omo bebe gina kwan mu and na ye welcome nantwie if I want cattle festival, were coming and chill. Now during that in a period no, the Nantreno I so many things Utiminia be way no this kind of stuff. And every wako di dia oba na we're coming into their various hub. Me buy and be introduced to this concept. Pig farmers senka at least. And come many be say a pork show and as a pig festival be senne never ba na china me chiro mo how say mo me shase from somewhere else yes shase every baby and yeah Switzerland for no start yana it make this and ababe annual thing covid na ama this last year and this year yen to me uncle and because of that no Emma wana wamo eye emwa enya anigye say they were willing to do it because wamo ayeyam wamo money chi but in Ghana na ka say Ghana ye be a pork festival and as a pig festival na ya block 2 main road na enipa gina ha ne ha na emwa ne nam fifi na ye boy sama o akwa yo ko bi bedi watem so you see farmers me who say ebimo enye willing and are ready say umbe open up baby omo chena no person mo she so going forward as a CEO den and abetimi aye say sa old system na ye be ye adwuma na be free hono
which one I
for
think
new ideas
I think
and other
okay
stuff.
yeah it's also got to do with attitude change and a partnership when we share other countries Israel Brazil is taking them so many years to get to where they are now and they are still getting there and somehow with what I see we are facing so many challenges but I have a bit of hope say in Yama Besisa what Mekabi say the youth has demonstrated beyond reasonable fact or doubt share obetimi share or repair station has see obetimi by now identify talent bebre say bi ha obi obetimi organize ade if we are pig farmers omo ye cooperative and also association but say bi omo ni organizational skills
they don't some don't even pay dues.
I need to because attitude now.
Sir, maybe I poultry farmers for national chairman.
Which one?
Was it for some years in the members omun dues enti omun timi run association here.
Which one? No because attitudinal change. She Ghana she mami kasa o me can be say we have demonstrated Obi association didn't know you can ask a question.
So
thank you.
Audit. External audit, internal audit.
It's not because it will take time, but it will get to a point where my talking, that advocacy would help and contribute to change. And we can only be positive because these are the challenges we are facing. Obi wa Rebecca said ni kwasha ho no onyesa. Ni kwasha ho no nkwa start yesa.
Okwa le so mo tension say na mo
me sada.
Wo san go for no me dangerous.
So me kwasama ko say bibia.
It's
attitude now change. It was set a do time bia. Or say yeka say sika important, but yanko with credibility, with reputation management, with trust. Ya nyesa oboni ye abofo se bi omo tumi so eye ti say dia but transparency, trust, and everywhere attitude now. Almost build trust, credibility, and no to me boa. And no also was skill and make and say our program okoye. If I know identify with talent you are saying another more event department you are no more taking it up. We are all contributing to growth. Esana, you pull them along. No more become now we are transforming a day at a time. We are contributing, but
in Ghana here, what the concept about? They don't look at the concept. There will be interest. Oh, skawum. Now me local rice, right? No, because or be local rice in me. The first thing obuza is profit send a minya. So the person now bano. Idea be ma say obia me. Okay, which my rubber into miss my say I can home. Ama a mono ya hanse a mono quality.
Yeah, Kelly, yeah, passion.
We are only interested in cash.
Yeah, Kelly,
idea banners canima. Ubi be our last. I don't know, Kelly.
Which one? Youth of today, I think the majority of us are killing our drive and passion and replacing it with echna me pay overnight money. Echna ya. And if we don't take care, passion is very key.
Exactly.
To driving an agenda.
Exactly.
Until we don't take care, now it's we are this case me pay overnight money. A bit to me a hard dream, baby. I think say it's about time. My cap say we are in the new age leadership. Where talent is key in we changing perception. Passion is key, and driving is key. If we focus on that now, we are happy what we are doing, and then it's bringing in returns.
Look, going for a share time no and tea for them. We share a year the value chain aspect of Ghana agriculture sector no office in the next 5 years. You bet me at done in him and economy the map are stronger now.
You bet me at done say and Kasankwa na si take action and she make call wale and na say we are made and na me call nothing region campa. Me to your friend is saying watermelon 5 cedis. Eba Accra me turn 20 cedis.
So distance, but
Sanka because woman turn it also ni abe say it has me say your working processing plants be or wha
I think watermelon processing factory be cost
okay a bomb pie say
consumption aspect say na many parts will be see assume no is another thing
and this is the marketing enter market is buying into place into sector no there
because the last time me compare a confit juice nibi and I compare that one to Calipo. There's a Calipo bono a bit lower than a confit juice. And Messiah, they may be them who say this is the reason. Nipano company no when you're Ghana ni and I Ghana ni na it's there be Argentina Ghana near mano ne bono a higher than the local and I say imported thing but when you're in because when your credit facility at lower rate, and also consumption, you can't value additional. Now you can't the pricing component.
Yeah, can't say patronizing what we have as well.
Yeah, we patronize. Maybe the cost components in Americano. It all boils down to the components. You see, we share chocolate. Your size is baby. Yeah, cocoa. And raw materials no. It's like a cocoa boy. Chocolate boy from Obia Nyabito. But now chocolate price no 8 cedis downwards, right? And he said Obi kofa biba na 2 cedis are. How do we sustain the local industry?
A huge.
And we need to also look at that angle.
A huge challenge. I said raw materials somebody be here or Ghana no. If we are say more expensive.
Yeah.
But Oboni no ba
lower interest rate
into exactly
into interest rate no low and at the same time almost at the buy I'm government is subsidy the moment.
Thank you
now babe competing with
yeah
there but yeah no wahano only businessmen etia there's a policies there one in favor production
agri business any
production in general into being the advocate for agri change then I'm to afa ho to ensure say ekwa enim no encourage amanfo bibiri say omo going to process ni Ghana nema no nema for so be for ama obi atimi anya bi mutu na mo bisa
yeah within our training in advocacy no back up but I think say what everybody is campaigning and advocating for no favorable policies are boa people to adopt processing, to go into production, to go into I think say government should also really take a critical look at it.
But being a foundation, also more tie concerns we, and as a man for how we.
More.
Kwambes na mo fa abeboa na ma address so ebi a mo kasa ma no job. But being an association as a foundation, mo kasa ma no do job. Nti dan na ye ko anim se be ya Echinanko me could produce frames rice. Now also produce a better rice. A bar marketer Ghana ni besum. Rather than say or be prefer they fit Thailand. You move animal outside because they do many Ghana.
You see, it's a very big issue now. What can you idea bit me a changing overnight? And if we are being real, if we are not free outside the Ghana the crampon, people have their interest in it. What I say? Keep people how many times now you try say bia you best stop the importation of nyama bebre but if there is key interest in it now a bit me a subject a very sensitive subject I think say it needs a lot of we talk at the table I bet me taking it to the next stage say we really have to dialogue and see what really are the challenges and why I didn't nyama no nutrition we say we produce rice instantly mean say free farm neighbor it's highly nutritious than even their ABC episode because 6 months 1 year it's nutritional way now pre-baby no. Thank you. It's in our home as local people. It I think say a sensitive way a bit me advocate, but it has to be a very demonstrated and practical approach. Your voice changes because I think say it's not a idea in painful can want so much change. Copy break can want so much change. It is a bit action. It needs an action.
Now yes, that no can be said as an initial stage. A man for whom agree ye. Oko in various secondary schools, junior high schools even at the university level in Krano. I'm say agree science every 16
yeah.
Oko US for instance and cranking kitino. Yeah, they are agree start from the crèche econ.
Yeah.
Sebeya unyina that will be who say subject to the SMA. Ubes susu bibi senka ye kwe anim no government enhwe say eye be introduce agric science near and even core subject from crèche to ABR at the senior high levels we say ye buy be boy be tima sesan bibi ana.
I think say very important so we ya ko school pa bebre na ye free school ye school na de be crampo no ayeden because if you have a sense of purpose ni direction no ayira kakra inti enye agree I think say it's about time I be have a look at our educational system no biom na you introducing a lot of practicality into it as how uba you have that mindset say you can do this you can do that we agree science every year curriculum na check say from primary campus hubium e shi nam so we integrated science nyama bebra be count Greek as a core we subjects na very key say you be introducing the back you start here one household one garden initiative no you to me support schools bebre almost start ya omunya small school farms ewo one more school ebua omo into the feeding which means say it's a very key thing ebua ema nkwala ne krampa ya more focused omo engage in your friends saying omo school garden omo backyard garden near there e wo fie who say you start say last year one household one garden initiative be time now pandemic near high no now your boa homes normal set up it's near more seedlings and our seeds near mao manure kakra ni bibia e boa bebre to this in full continue it has been demonstrated say if it's introduced now it can feed into the home it can feed into the school you are a bit in charge of your nutrition I think say it's a key thing now government has to take a look at it again we are supporting about 100 schools now in the next 2-3 weeks or with some seedlings we are working with the Accra Agric Office to support schools with that seedlings no I think say it's very important say what you be introducing in biome na ya more practical na demonstrate say it can work because say say no youth obi aye looking at something that will work
now obi can youth you can International Youth Day agriculture component in the bemu Emma various speakers shankura say mabunu form human agriculture among form human agriculture agriculture so a labor and capital intensive now youth no also nkura queer mu no ebia meti ha misika 500 Ghana cedis e better na metimi me move from a comfort zone akọ village no kwa wadu no acquisition of land so benya asase kra no wo de be ye farm no kra no so ya boachi bidini office sa kasa mpanifo yi kan agric no ye making attractive no office mpanifo na nkasa na omo kasa asem no me serious ana
I don't need a very determined answer but let me say well a first step is for us to appreciate what agriculture is make a say enye about going to the farm alone that is where with talent passion creativity me answer with in connection with the International Youth Day no almost focusing on creativity and innovation and that is where we the youth no play because the youth of today so creative yeah is so innovative say you fa agricultural value chain now metumi aka say metumi aye farming no me wo me ebia say be na me mama ana papa bi was asase bi da baby na makoje na metumi dey start me own farming obesi a pilot na wa hwe we your friend saying revenue and say challenges now they scale up metumi aka say me going to processing and they mean say pepper obi ni pepper farm bi da ha say mama call fa say me to me process crampa mama package na me fa brand because it's a brand sales. It's in my head say we Richmond we organic pepper na at the whole shelf so because I'm a branding no metimi at 25 cedis I brand me come market makola na say baby na e go table no so 2 cedis pepper be dey say metimi ato ukọ we not baobab ni near Google we share un say maybe o ha na me nam we nya share we tree na see etete to na me na me di very nutritious you betimi aka say betimi package it dry
so what has been the link here between the scientists, the food scientists, and the farmer, and the investor? One who say a working in perfection, say, maybe I'm a farmer, me and a many food scientists I can boom, and an investor, me answer, and a produce, me do na ebia food scientist no, edin nim die no, daneno, na investor no. So education na ye process one was linkages no is it working in here
it's working ewo field bi I said to say we may find example as with Nene Davis Davis
Davis Kobo,
it's working but well no wa go through challenges to be where he is now
yes
and na make us say
he's one of the leading exporter of mango.
Exactly, mango. It's a share value. I say the first step, key step is bringing the innovation and creativity of the youth into play in agriculture. So I'm trying to say a very technical thing because share value chain now be what we have and how you can add value to it is very key. Yet has says yeah. It will be a very good with videography. Obetini a documentary focus on agriculture. Obetini add tons, add documentary, and that's obetini they go online. People will be paying for it to view. Then we have to really be innovative and creative when it comes to the sector, like the same way we are with the entertainment sector. It's not really there are no limitations now. It's just about bringing our creativity to bear. And that is where that is where the agricultural stage is now. The agribusiness stage is now. And through that, we can have a lot of linkages. If it's working for people like Nene, who or no fee or fee school, no better than Ghana. No, it can work for
engineers.
We are all, amidst all the challenges, no. At least I'm here because when we say BIA, I contributed to something. Indeed, this is what we need. Say, amidst the challenges, no, let's take calculated risks where we should really come out of every fear that we have in us and try it because we fail when we don't even try.
All right, we fail when we don't even try. Okay, Abetsa Nana Echa Akusa. CEO for Agri House Foundation. And yene friend come over pa 100% na kuafo chefa so no. Sabe also betimi a join here na enkomo ayedie no. The akam ne opeso de soso anase impo wo akwanchire bi anase uhia mmo bi a betimi so ama opportunity now so abam 0322494401 0322494401 and as a 0322494771 0322494771 so na yentwetwe enkomo na woso yemusaw and then come ayedie say na so kafa. Hello. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Mekasashi Atasmanso.
All right.
And the program near Kama, said the more canon.
Yes.
Now, youth in agriculture. A new easy, because you did the brave said they're not Mugusa more canon. I'm say nyankasa for instance me yese me kwako pasasi bi na me di me ho awura mu kakra brother me koye no omo asase maame asase no omo ton maame wie ye no a me start almost 25 acres to 30 acres me ye ho petesi na me tia ye me se lands fo bi maame nimde ema omutimi eye asase no plan nyina ma obuhi esan maame anya sa nkade tietie mu no omo eton asase no maame no me dua koko komo san de je na omo chizi ya di machia almost 2 years omo de fa honam famu a enye ye de call obuahi mfie no na kyerese obuhi asai pepa no a kyerese omo aton ade na maame back omo hair se koko ashase kakra for now 4 years ni nyame adom koko na ashase a eso anya san komo san be asase ne fie ni nsem in fact omo a ewuram no asase to ne niema ekeka ho nyina no esese mutimi stress ho na yetimi bio ani nyesa okota asase no a omo be san asase ne fie nsem ama adwuma no obokonso mutimi nya adwuma no na wa opeso wo ye no na omo abo adwuma na to agu nti ye wodi pa bebre a omo esi sa niema no kwan ewo nkrase na Madam was nyame hwa mo pa.
Yes sir, that's sir was what show experience. Thank you very much sir. For us to bet me a journey 0322494401 0322494771 so na yentwe enkomo ewo eye oyepa akuafo chefa dwumadi so. Hello, good evening sir.
Good evening.
Opani pacho di ni baby akasefri.
Yes sir, George, me kasefri ba rekese.
All right, it's when you may.
And you know there, me tia no abejafo. Ame na one ne ye juma no abo modern akasa pa nyame tia no.
Abeta.
Na. Ai, why are there? Also for questions now the piano no mani je ho pa.
That's it.
Na nia owa me pesa ne kan say, ya na most of the time on. Yeah, encourage you to munra agriculture. But my brother, honestly speaking, it will be very difficult to me advise you to be a strong agriculture.
Yes.
The reason is that my policy be by seeing yanka. Yes, you who go with yanka. It got to a point that anka need your diamanaso, but who is going to buy it?
Exactly.
Me, any buyer. Now we are encouraging people to go into study nearby poultry. Now, say by the next 2-3 months, by Christmas, dear, yes. The poultry industry is collapsing, and I am an example to it. So I committed a resource because COVID the businesses were not doing well. They decided to come into poultry. But my brother, I would tell you, say, a sector I regret going there. And see, I don't think, say, encouraging youth to go into maybe the kusua powder as a form of innovation. I'm say you can want to kusua powder by Anka as a government to decide okay. You find a friend says that school feeding project. You know, no cry. You encourage this industry. No, when you start, no. But yet you have a crash soya from China. At the year, the anima school feeding for Wabra, you could see our Ghana happy. And the young penny for the pay lip service to staff policies, no, or more better, seminar on Benya or Moped, dear Miss Canadian one in here. The back Canada there on up there. But over from now, the people who are working, no, it is only in agriculture, and I producer, no, and determine the price. Over your cement is only the cost of production, like I said, cement and MDGC.
Sure.
But when it comes to agriculture, it is the buyer who determines how much or the amount. You see, I mean, okay, say, Akuko feed now the feeding Kukana. Kusiana and coconut one because the buyer determines the Kusiana meton 16 cities per crate. It cannot even cater for feed now, yet the Makokono. In the penny for it is about time they sit up. No munya lip service because of Nipa Bako pen, Kakra Obenya DT. On Faho Bako Kano many Prabuche Yaba. Now I compete with the local one now. And Kadia Yeno Ghana had the example ya my chocolate. And then Tina Coco Yeno Ghana. And I you produce Coco no Ghana. But go near the first Ghana, the crowd will take a chocolate in the brain. Or no chocolate in there for chain, the Yayan Ghana, high answer to Quino. How possible?
Baby,
That's Minia.
you hard when you ever heard all right, so for to meet my Johnny 0322494771 0322494771. Hello, good evening, sir. Hello. Pacho Kasai too. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, Pacho Manis Mami, would you baby a casa free? O casa free. Ola ni munya crown, Pacho Sakobra. Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Pacho, would you baby a casa free?
Tony John, the Casafi, Father, so against the Asari fans.
You too.
I agree, Kaya Kumu. The Unica Cran, the Zika United the same. In fact, the name who passed on the portrait. You see, and a day, suddenly will be praying, they did 3 weeks, the Krakusia, and those who are going to import it, on more profit than Sunday every year. Because by around January, February, now, cost of 1 ton each, they around 7,700. So here is about 3,400 to feed the same quantity of this. A one bag of corn is now around 450 to 5 million 500 cities.
All right. Oh, yeah, queen, you solutions are a bit me aboa.
So, solution is the executives of these countries, they are importing the dead.
So it's up to it's up to we the citizenry and it more association, you know. Some of them bet me a lady crusade against politics. They give the money to the association executive, and they will not pay anything. Executives, why am I elected executives? No more association members. We are more than the executives. Mufi say executive who need be akwa jiska. It's up to you to pass no vote of confidence in that person to solve the issue.
Master, as soon as we are here, can I ask any one part here can youth. Hello.
Yeah, me too.
Youth. The youth cannot go. Youth. Some person call portrait farm with only 500 beds. At least you have to get about 100,000. 100,000.
That is 1 billion.
100,000 Ghana.
1 billion.
And then right? About 500 beds. Right now, we have to double the money. Oh. So, the investment chain say, you see, a bra, money and ton of bro, or call ground or bro. Or this is here, Burkina Faso for no, and the bro, mono air banner with more price. Like, if you are bright on Ghana, if you Burkina and Eba, and there should something should be done. The Minister of Agri, the executive, everybody is not interested in agri.
Okay, all right.
All what they know is they import the things and people buy. What is the job for Canada? The president himself, what is his job? His job is his job before he becomes president was the importer of this junk chicken.
Yes, discussion with time now. So until we will be quiet. Maybe I'm the man about to friend arrangement next week. We can
there are so many problems.
Yeah, so we can meet and address them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, Kwame now do
you are a good rich you mean so power my power.
All right, sir.
I better miss me in the Naftali. What doesn't go? Nyamisha pa wa eni jumadia mudi pa abata so nyamisha pa no wani manyama ode ba wo manim wo ekwaya ye na ye no mokata me sana mokotu Bible ma me so me nkotu the book from Genesis.
Okay, and then the Bible will be saying
me kotu from Genesis to 2:15. Jumadia nyankopon boy ya ti wie no ode share nipa datani sa eye kuayo. already Genesis 2:15 and only mandate and Yankopon the man nipa. And you are the man nipa and so are the man ma any member. But as I say over the years, a member na edi agrek anima and I am a desa yenia ba better so Yankopon did that to me the man or the nam to the pija and maso in our agriculture because a man say ache or much winning the pa almost read the bunch. I bet I mean show Yamingo Sumonians and I wish it was an idea.
All right.
Now, me can be big across on twice so now. Yema, ye youth, the NTS or more mobile into agriculture and they say a movie from time and near day and what day be baby to a dream. Or more custom be a mama line being the same as also twice. A great day is say no. Open so in your music, I was opening me. And no nama de be an uncle require culture man now. Or more MSA up and nothing or more complaining say a Greek and she said they go for can in here because of say or more pray and penny in the and sound mother or money the AC a quine so.
Yes.
You hear me, I'm free. I said or more, yeah, and for betting me up per time. I will set you a whole lot of things before and sound or mother about for the by no. Ye pray home it's this time meaning say bia hia kakra na awa Africa no so nto it dey o but the do nipa do na wo de betumi ahwe say nipa omo ya agreko mo penim die to kwan conference ko penim die en ne mo se de bia na de omo mu bi e de ko mani mi metu ye you to know any omo be kwa enu na say moon seeking knowledge even Bible we a principle like that we are abrabom seek knowledge who seeking knowledge now your knowledge now obetumi so dey movie on e dey the bia o person o e dey odi bia nyango po e dey nsamo abata na mi sao
all right yeah for last caller na yen fajmedi in NCY open majoy
yeah
would you baby akasa free
I'm really Christopher Darko because if you book with Scaffold Mountain.
Scaffold Mountain, Mampa, you last when I last call and Piachonti, Yan Tintia,
Midaka, the resources say, Ghana and youth know what I do be say, I am on Bay. Yes, so, and one is free.
Never.
Oh, never.
And I asked them,
oh, last, you know, about 2 years now. You see me, first born. The two first born about is here 2 years in. Yam would be after, and I'm needing a day.
I bet I bet until the number 2 Jana, what friend Nedim come over.
Oh,
yes.
Make coffee series. Yes, you mean copy part 10. The Lipan 9 come on the king. Now, young co Accra. Now, young Funko talk with them for any more.
A moment,
I'm the council, no matter the book where the French radio so, I won't be here and your person will come can make crazy. Back for that, and
yeah, all right, yet into the number I met to January friend, I didn't come over here time now. So, well, here me producer about a bomber bar. Hello, okay, and I did to Medina is your friend for no. Yet I must say, so my friend, now more chair, more drain, Yami Adman, Penfona more, a raising concerns, and I'm hoping, say, you be engaging more studio now, yet me didn't come on here finding lasting solution to these problems. Until Uber to me, a friend, me. My number is 0268 9020 0268 9020 so na yending komo na next week you know issues na raise wa na mo so mo metina ha na hu how I betimi asolve no abeta in 1 second and 30 seconds yeah call then I work na what the number to ja if obi ehua support be am so mo de be ma
okay me that's a rich for my number is 0244 623-012.
Sasi Subim.
0244-623-012. I think say we call us na kabibi yama bebre. I mean who say see what say a Greek growing no and I say scaling it up no a collective effort. And yen nipa ba ko ejuma. Inti I think say a conversation we or say Esatuaso.
Sure.
Na mama yentiaso keke ba yen to anamo na yen taking action bia ye be who say through this discussion no we're able to influence change.
Okay.
I think that is where we are now.
Thank you very much. Madam Alberta Nana Echa Akosa, CEO of Agri House Foundation all the way from Jowolu Accra NNA Wababe 12 if you do Hanoma yes so yene na bonkomo me amedi djumaji ho chia me yafa me Richmond Frimpong nyame aduma desene ebehia na yatwe nkomo eye maboafo ye DJ Rocky o ma me pressure say my funny time na afi so ma me afi nyako ono no program say timuda hema ba ko pa me wo no na eye me nua Samuel aisi boama nyame aduma the sene be say sia na yato aso na sabe de ye Kingdom Seekers Ministries International ahinsan estate na emre